Hello and welcome to my Factorio Let's Play Season 2, Episode 8, Part 2 of my oil production. So we're going to carry on working on our oil production and figure out what the hell we can do with these barrels, as well as getting some plastic up and running. Not too shabby. So as you can see where we left off last time, it's pretty much made half decent amounts of each of the old light oil, heavy oil and petroleum gas, which is fantastic. And up here for our unloading station, I've had a little bit of a change around where the assembly machine used to be where this conveyor belt is. I've had a nifty idea, so I didn't really plan for later production. So this will be ready for late game, as well as it's easy to expand as well. So if we want to go empty, sweet. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to grab our curved pipe, place that like that, just like so. See, I've hooked it up there, which is fantastic. Now where's our straight pipe? Excellent. That's it, place down. Oh, rotate. Oh, can't rotate. There we go. Excellent. Cool beans! So now what we're going to want to do is grab another filtered inserter, chuck these bad boys down, grab that, and we're going to want to set this to empty barrels. And have we got another chest? Oh, look at that. We've got another chest there. So that's set and ready. So now that'll be ready for later game, but all we need to do to finish this setup is place a fast inserter next to these guys. So we're going to want to place one there and one there, or actually space them apart a bit, might make it look better. But yeah, that's jam. We can just keep going this way, which is easier to expand. So what we're going to need to do is finally hook it up with power. Oh, we've got loads of power poles. How far can we go? So we can do this side, and okay, and now we can do, can we do all of these over here? Oh, even better. Looking pretty snazzy. Fantastic. So there we go, we've got them two up and running, and that will be empty barrels just like this one here once we get some more. But now we're actually going to need to figure out how we can get these empty barrels back to here, as I don't really have robots, so probably using belts the old-fashioned way will have to do for now. So if we craft ourselves another fast inserter, and why don't we get the belts get going? So we'll want to place one that way, and actually we'll go the other way because it'll work better. So the general idea is to bring it up so these guys can keep rotating in a circle. So now if we put this on a curve with maybe some fast conveyors, let's get this guy on the speed. Now some normal conveyor belt. Okay, we're actually going to want to go on the corner again. Come back down and get rid of this guy, he's in the way as usual. So I guess you could pretty much see what I'm aiming for. Just like that. We place it like that, come around so I don't get killed by my own train. That would be a sight for sore eyes. Fire getting killed. Right, so what we can do is, we don't actually have any wood, but we can use some steel chests instead. That'll be alright. One there, one there. So we're actually going to want some more inserters. Rightio, now we have some more inserters. What we're going to want to do is just, you guessed it, chuck them into the chest. If all doubt fails, chuck them in the chest. And that looks a bit odd, so we'll take this wooden one away and we will replace it. Can we replace it with one? Yes, we can. A steel chest. Excellent. Fantastic. So now we've got that part set up. That's how they're going to get back, and we're going to need the far long inserters. Actually, you're going to want one there. Aha. Right, and we're going to want one just there. So we're actually going to need to change all this around a bit. A bad placing. So I recommend make sure you place it right. Just having to keep replacing things. At least all of it has power up here, which is good news. Cool beans. And if we fill up here, it's working like a dime. So all we need to do to get the empty barrels back is chuck our two fast inserters, one there and one there. So that'll head up top. Now we've got the barrels sorted out, we can work on getting some plastic. So we're basically going to need this guy. So if we pipe this guy up here and probably along a little bit and up. Now we're going to want to place our first chemical plant down, just like so. Click him up, and we are going to want the plastic. So the next thing we're going to need to have a tackle on is getting our coal. And because I don't really want to make a giant ass, constantly keep making giant ass conveyor belts, I think for now, until we get robots and logistics, we will use this little patch here. So if we grab our little mining guy, chuck these bad boys down, spin him around. It's basically how far we're going to need to go up and along. Right. We'll probably do that with normal conveyor belts. Go all the way up. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And up, up, and rotate. We actually want fast ones on the corner, so like we won't notice the difference later on. We'll just basically keep up the speed. That's all it will do. So now what we're going to need to do is, let's see, grab these guys, craft a couple more of them, because chuck one there and one there. I know this will get in the way of our expansion later on. We'll just have to pull it out of the other side as well, or some random something like that. Right, has it done? Where are they? Oh, 10 of them, even better. One there, one there.
God, gotta walk a long way
around. And there you go, as you can see, works like a charm. There we go. Now if we grab the last of our conveyor belts, the last of them, can we reach it? I need to go to here. Oh, got loads left, 49 left. Now we're going to need Yep, another fast inserter. Fuck, we need these inserters like nobody's business. Holy crap. Right. Spin that in there. So that needs power. So if we switch, and let's just craft a couple of them. If we start switching the power on, let it come to life. So can we get the power over here? Is the aim of the game. So that's got power there. Fantastic. Now we do get power to our miner. Our little miner. Here we go, the miner's got power. Off that goes. It'll take a while to get going.
Sweet as.
Rightio, while we're waiting for that, we've got our inserters. Excellent. So we can quickly run back. And just grab an inserter for now and we'll chuck it into a chest for as maybe a little bit of a buffer when I actually stand within distance. And now if we chuck that into a chest, and can we grab a little power pole, little baby one, chuck her there like that. There we go. And hopefully this should make plastic. Okay, I just didn't place it by its output. That was a bit strange, but there you go. Wanga banga banga, off she goes. So let that crap do its thing. So now what we can do is, so we got the barrels done, we got the unloading station done, so everything's recycling. Excellent. Right, okay, it's totally backed up, that's why, so that's excellent. But what we can do for now is we can make some maybe solid fuel, which will come in handy. So we pipe it out here. Is it the, I'm pretty sure it's the light oil. Place the chemical furnace down, rotate that sucker that way. So yes, we go. We're going to want to make that guy. And now all she needs is power. When we hook her up, she'll be ready to go, roaring like a fire. And now if we do the same thing, if we find output and grab a chest, and now hook it up with power again. There we go. So we got a temporary buffer for the solid fuel and a temporary buffer for this plastic, which will probably turn into a permanent buffer. Probably the same with the fuel, which is fantastic. So we've got all of this up and running, working, not too shabby. And just while we're at it, I think what we'll do is I'll put another tank, rotate that on here for now. So if we want to pipe this guy off somewhere else, and there we go, as you can see, off it goes again. It was just totally backed up. So the system's working, fully automatic. I shouldn't need to touch it at all. So the plan on the next stage is to get a conveyor belt, another train, head down through all these trees, man, that's gonna be a lot of chopping. Chop, chop, chop. I'm gonna go like through 40 axes or something, lol. Just to get through all of that, to get down to the station and make a plastic station ready for the advanced circuits, which will probably be in the next episode. So I hope you guys had fun and enjoyed yourself. Until next time, you know, sit tight.